Well, we're here at the Kings Mountain Trailhead, getting ready to head up. We're going to do the Kings Junior up to the top, traverse, come down Elk Creek, and we have a vehicle staged there. So here's the sign. Okay, we're here. We're going to go up here, up the ridge, and down. Trail adopted by the Mazamas. So we're going to start up this way, and away we go. Okay, we got here at Junction, or okay, Wilson River Trail goes there. Heads up to Elk Creek where we have a vehicle. That's the Elk Creek Trail. Kings Mountain Summit's 2.4 miles. And it's 3.7 to the trail. And Elk Creek Trail is 4.5 miles. We're heading that way, but we're not going that far. And then we're just up the hill from the trailhead. So we'll be heading out this road here. Kind of walking up through these fern flats. And trail's not bad, it's got a little brushy. Good thing we wear long pants. I was thinking about wearing shorts today. So is Mike, but I know these trails grow up pretty fast this time of year. They have the inmate crews from South Fork come in and maintain these trails, but with fire situation, who knows if they're even going to be available for a while. And it just grows up fast. They can come through last week and they'll probably be growing up by now. Okay, we've come up the trail a ways, and it's really cool as the sun's coming through, leaving these streaks of bright and dark. I'm not sure the video will really give it justice, but it's really pretty up in here in the mornings. See little water drops there. We're coming up through an area that's kind of wet from dew, but things have burned off and the sky is blue, and sure it's going to get kind of warm today. Trail is still pretty good. Yeah, it was a good day for long pants, just because of the stuff that's grown out into the trail, but a person with shorts would have been fine too. Might get a little scratched up, but not bad. If it was hot, I'd probably unzip the legs off of these and go with shorts. Okay, we've made it to the landing here, old landing where the trail takes off to go up. Just kind of give you a view of it. Used to be a trail sign from the Mazamas here, but this is the trail, and something's been up that trail. It looks more like an animal than a person this morning, but and then we're going to go up that trail all the way to till it ties in with the Kings Mountain Trail right there below the picnic table, and then we'll go from there up to the top. Okay, climbing up this trail. Just has a little bit of brush on the trail and it's wet, so my lower legs are getting a little wet. Kind of pretty along here.
Turk's Head Lily.
Have you heard that? But Mike said it's a Turk's Head Lily. Up here on a viewpoint there off of Kings Junior, looking down into the Wilson River there. The highway's down there in the bottom. There's a house down in there, all that shows up. Okay, we're now on the regular Kings Mountain Trail. We just opened up a lot. And we're soaking wet from the Kings Junior. That was crazy how much water there was. I've been up here in Coast Range when it's dewy, but that was something else.
That was all wet.
But it's all good, and we're going to go up to the top now. We should be coming up to the picnic table pretty quick, and then going up to the very top. This must be Kings Mountain Trail, and it's steeper than it looks on the video. It does climb pretty darn good. And it goes up that little rock scramble there, and it keeps going up. Nice lunch spot here along the trail. It's a Eagle Project by N. Brown. 793 Tigard, Oregon. Eagle Project, Troop 299. BSA, Boy Scouts of America. We came up that way, and we're heading up this way. We're starting to get up here, starting to come out of the trees. And we go up this piece. We're not too far from the top. The first thing I gotta do is go up through here. Okay, just came up from down there. And starting to get the views. The clouds out there. And you can see for a long ways. There's a canyon down there. And Lester Creek. Well, there's the box at the summit where Mike's standing, and got a great view. That little trail I'm on right here below it. I remember when this top up here, you had views. These trees have grown up now. There's not much view from the top other than this one side. My pant legs. Got these nice light colored baggy pants that I picked up on sale on the bargain bin years ago. I think they're nylon. But coming up the ridge from Kings Jr., we got soaked and wet from all the water that was on the everything we brushed into. And we got soaking wet. And my pants now are almost completely dry. There's a few damp places on them, but they dried out quickly. And that's the advantage of those fabrics. My shirt's working on it, and it'll be dry here before too long. I'm up here looking over on the eastern side, and that's Elk Mountain, for the Elk Mountain Trail, coming up down there. We can look across into South Fork of the Wilson. And then there's Saddle Mountain, South Saddle. Right up there with the radio tower and then the peak next to it. And it's debatable which peak is actually taller. And up here, lots of wildflowers. Like the Indian paintbrush. Of course, there's dandelions. Clump of bear grass right by the trail. And the trail goes through that tunnel there. If you're walking along on the traverse side of things have changed quite a bit. Trails switching back, dropping down fast. Hiking poles are definitely nice to have on this, especially when you're 61 years old. And just a little different. It's been quite a while since I've been on the Traverse too. Big log laying there from after the burn and making their switchback. Okay, coming down around here on the back side of these bluffs. It's just awesome in here. Nice getting ready to dive over the edge. There's Mike standing on the trail. And behind Mike, I suppose I probably shouldn't show this to your wife, Mike, but
Thank you, Don. By the way, we're having quiche tonight, 2 types of quiche, Mexican and Irish. So, life is good at the McCauley house again.
and you suck, totally. Yeah.
I do what I can.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Mike's going up this little chute. They got a rope here to kind of help you. It makes it a lot easier to get through this little slot. Okay, we come up the trail. We came into this notch. And looking down into the Wilson. Came up this, which isn't that bad. And then gonna juggle around and we'll be up here. Okay, now I'm looking over into the Wilson there. There's Elk Mountain off to the left as they're coming across in the Traverse. Okay, we've been seeing these along the way here, and we're not really sure exactly what they are. Looks like something that hummingbirds would probably love. Okay, here we are at the junction here with Elk Mountain Trail and Elk Creek, and that leads out to Elk Mountain, which we did last winter. This leads out to the trail to the Traverse, and there's a nice rock outcropping right here. And we're going to be going down this way. Okay, coming down the trail here, we've been coming down, it's on the old road. We're coming down the Elk Creek Trail. Down low enough you can start hearing the creek. And it's been good walking the whole way. Today we saw 3 hikers, one party of 2. They were coming down from Kings Mountain, and one person who was on the Traverse going across from Elk to Kings. Well, we made it all the way through. We're down here to the Elk Creek trailhead, and I'm going to go over and load it up in the car and go back to the trailhead and where I'm parked.